Today I'm going to show you how to use the editor on Pobo Page Builder to create content. So right now we're in your Pobo Page Builder homepage where you can see all the products that you have on your eShop. Now, if you want to create content, put the widgets on the product, just work with Pobo Page Builder, you're going to want to select the product that you want. So let's say I want to edit this skirt over here. You can click on create content, which this is basically going to take you to the editor. So over here you have all your widgets that you can use. So first thing you're going to want to do is pick the widget that you want to use. So let's say I want to use this one at the top of my product. So there you go. You just drag it over and it's going to post over here. And let's put in more. So I want also this one. And maybe I want a quote in there. Usually it's just like if a customer said something nice, you want to put it in. Okay, so I'm just going to work with these right now. So simply, if you want to put in the text, you can put in your text that you want. Same thing here. If you want to select the size, over here you can select if you want a large title, small title, heading, or the paragraph. So you can just make it here. If you want to maybe bold the text, put it into italics, you can all do that up here. If you want to add a link, you can just post the URL and the text. So you would say, I don't know, click here, and there you go. If you wanna, this is typical stuff, alignment, if you wanna clean formatting, so let's say you copy paste from somewhere, you can clear up the text that you post. You can also insert a table, so it's kind of similar in Word documents, number lists, or bullet points. So this is just basic text. So, and of course you can also change colors, or you can put your own hex number in there. So this is the very simple word editor, nothing too crazy here. If you want to select an image, you can either download images from your eShop, which if you click this, it's going to basically download all the images that you already have on the product page. So your product pictures, they're just going to go here and you can select the one you want, or you can simply just upload an image from your computer. Over here, I already basically uploaded one image from my computer. When you upload it, it's going to go right here. So you can just click it and there you go. It's just going to select and be right there. We do have a separate video on how to work with images, because then of course you have also some of these icons that you can use, but that's in a separate video. If of course, all these widgets work a similar way. You can add in your text, select your image, same thing. Of course, they all look a little differently because you got to add in different sort of text because they're usually for different purposes. Like this one, for example, this is where you would, for example, like you want to link to some articles in your blog or some other products. So let's say I also want to link to this skirt. So you want to, maybe here you would write, this is like a new skirt. Here you would say maybe like a brief description, and you would say like shop now, and it's going to take the customer to that product. So of course, each widget, you can check all of them out, has a different function. Here you have things about shipping and returns. Here you got videos. This is really useful, like Q&A answers. You can just put it over here and write the question and answer to like maybe a frequently asked question. Here you have some separate images, more reviews that you can put maybe on the end, some categories and boxes. So basically you have a bunch of things you can select out of. Now, let's say you want to use this widget that I just created. I want to use it I want to just have it saved so that every time I want to use it, I can just drag it over and I don't have to make it 100 times. The way you can do that is actually you can just click on the heart here. You can title it and you can add it to favorites. And now you can see when you're in favorites, it's right there. And while you're editing any product, you can see the favorites here and you can just drag it over, and you're just going to have the same product. So that's a pretty useful feature. If you want to delete a widget, you can just click on this little trash button over here and click yes, delete. So I want to delete both of these. There you go. Now, if you want to move it, you have this little green button right there, and you can just move it up or down, however you need to. And it's just gonna simply move like that. So these are some of the basic features, and once you use them, you can create maybe a description that looks a little bit like this. So here you got some of the questions, shipping, the description. It can look something like this, but of course you can make it whatever you want. And when you're done with it, you can just simply click save. So just make sure this saves, and close if you want to go out. And then you can, of course, upload the label to your eShop. And this is the basic features that you can pretty much utilize with the editor, and it works in a very similar way when you're editing the blog as well.